get straight to it. There's gonna be like Subtractive EQ tutorial, but this is what the song sound like finished. Now, hearing that, I did two. Is the main vocal, then I repeated it. I rapped again, but I left this a little too high because I hear it too much. But it's already done. Um, so yeah, this is it. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. If it's not loud, my bad. But I just noticed whenever I have my vocals around -24, because I use BandLab for mastering, they just sound much better. So let me mute everything except this. And this is all the effects are there. Say, homie living lavish like a. So I'm gonna take everything off. Matter of fact, yeah, just take everything off. Oh, reset channel strip. Cool. So this is what it sound like raw. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he copy, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. So yeah, that's it don't sound too bad. This closet isn't treated, so obviously it don't sound the best. But I just want to show you what the way I do it. I probably still got a lot to learn, but here we go. So I'm gonna play, and first thing is always a high pass filter. I usually have this at 48. And yeah, watch. Say, homie living lavish. You could just pass it to the point where you know it's bad, it sounds bad, and just bring it back. Like this. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in. You see how it's getting better, but it's not there yet. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he copy, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. Prices rise because the pandemic. To me, that's good. Like, I don't like when this comes over on the high pass filter, which is this, it removes the lows. So everything within the red that you see there, it'll remove sound wise. I don't like when it goes over this thumb looking thing, because that's when it starts to thin out. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. So I could rock with that. And as well, if you got a Mac, you could download the app called Flux, and it does this. Like, my screen has blue light, so it bothers my eyes. So I just turn it on, voila. It's so much better on my eyes, especially at night. So what I'll do is, on this one, I'll just, since the high pass filter is taking care of this, I'll boost it to like 10 here and sweep to the right until I hear something I don't like. Matter of fact, I usually have it around 6. But you'll see, usually this second thumb on vocals that have a lot of lows, like my voice, it don't sound good. You'll hear. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Like it just sounds. It just sounds like I'm rapping into a Pringles can. It just sounds like echoey, I guess. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beep. So I just lower this to like -3 dB. You'll tell the difference. Say, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. It just made my vocals much more clearer. It just depends how you want to sound. Don't use this and do the same exact thing. Listen to my voice. If you got my type of voice, it might work. But if you don't, you got a high pitched voice, your editing might be more so in the higher frequencies. But this is just me. So then I'll rock with this one, the green one. And the weird thing is, since the green one is right next to the yellow, when I go here and I try to bring it down, it don't let me. So once you have it in the green, you just click right where you at, then it lets you move it. So I'm gonna move it to 10 dB, put it at 6. And I got this trick from somebody, but let me see if I use it here. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he cop it, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it don't sound too bad. I just know it is right here with that big middle finger looking thing. It just sound, let me hear. Said, homie living lavish like a, yeah, it sound a little, I don't know how to describe it. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he cop it, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. Prices rise because the pandemic. There you go. Same thing here. To 10, put this at 6. This is just what I do. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone exchange. So right there next to this, there's something I don't like. So what I saw somebody else do in a video, he just made this one wide. It must have been like from 4 to 700. Let me see. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Like, I could hear it. I hope you can hear it. I hear a big difference. Like, it sounds still echoey here. Said, and it could also be because I'm using the Altron PF8. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. You heard that? It says homie living lavish like a Corleone, but it sounds echoey. Watch. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Watch with this. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. It just sounds clearer to me. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he cop it, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. Prices rise because the pandemic, but they still get it. Beef, open pump in the summer, cause they still wet it. Still a run through your front line. Like your said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he cop it, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. Prices rise because the pandemic, but they still get it. Beef, open pump in the summer, cause they still wet it. Still. That was the only other place where I could deal with this. It didn't really sound too bad. If you try to always look for something, you'll find it. Or maybe I should have. But I think I'll be all right without it. So here, I usually boost this past 10, just like that. Let me see the difference so you can hear. Said, homie living lavish like a Corleone. Used to trap with the beeper, drugs and sneakers, but he prayed for that mobile phone. Exchanges in the Poconos. Before he cop it, he tested. Plus he know it's good when it feel like it poke your nose. Prices rise because the pandemic, but they still get it. Beef, open pump in the summer. And that'll be it. I mean, if you use this one and there's a lot that you really, really don't like, once you use up all of these, you just open up another EQ and start off where the last one left off. So say it was right here and I don't have any more. I'll start off the next one like right here. A new EQ, but I'll start them off here to finish off what I couldn't. But yeah, that's basically it, man. If you got any questions, just ask me. I'm definitely I'm not gonna call myself an engineer, professional by no means. I just know how my songs used to sound and how they sound now, so I know this works. Um, but yeah, comment. If you got any questions, I'll answer. I'll answer every question. Like, subscribe, whatever. If you like the video, cool. If you see something I did that I wasn't supposed to do, let me know, cause I want to get as best as I can. Peace.